We have Justin Chauffeur coming in the show this morning as well. He's going to be talking about sleep.
Where else are you going to have life fucking summed up and bottled up into the most simplistic fashion you've ever heard in your life?
Why would one day out of the year matter so much if every other day was so great?
The more fucking demanding someone is about their birthday, usually the more they're missing in their day-to-day life.
Fuck it. Why don't we actually try this planning thing? Let's look at our year in advance and be intentional about getting stuff done that we want to get done. We have not been watching TV ever at night and get so much more done, and you actually connect. Like you find yourself like hugging each other and connecting and being like, yo, what's up?
When do you go to a concert and you record everything? When do you ever go watch it again?
No. You're shooting it to the internet so that they can experience you experiencing it, which is really just to show off that you were there.
I've been eating eggs like a motherfucker. I've been eating protein like a motherfucker. I've basically just chucked all the sugar out of my life, and I have stickers of John Anderson's head and Marty's head all around my kitchen.
As you get older, you start to see it in the personalities and the patterns of the people that can actually do something every day and the people that cannot. Inside of boring is fucking high levels of success. Inside of boring is fucking sexy. You just got to get through the boring to become sexy. The blessing is fucking hiding in there. You just can't fucking see it. And people run from it.
People always quit when they're right next to that breakthrough, next to get to the next episode.
They don't realize
Think how many are you doing the hard thing? And I think today we talk about this, like the way that our brains are wired, the way that our brains are fueled, they're trying to do every single thing possible to walk away from the least bit of harm. And when you realize that your brain is trying to get you to do that, especially as a competitor, my head goes, fuck that. I own this shit. I'm the captain now.
People wake up and they go, I don't want any stress in my life. He's like, no, you do want stress. Stress gives you purpose. Stress gives you reason to get up and go, I got to get after it.
Once you hit rock bottom a couple times, it's like you kind of like see the light. You're either going through an obstacle or there's one on the way. So when you realize that and you have a purpose, it ain't that bad.
Your funeral's going to have two kinds of people. The ones who showed up in your life and the ones who had opinions about it. Stop worrying about what others think. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50. There's 60, 70-year-olds that are scared about what somebody else is thinking. Stop and start worrying about what you can do and what you can control. Live a little. You only get a chance to do this once, not twice. It's fun when you can start thinking about a life of no regret. And it's fun when you start not caring about what others think. If you love your sports teams, don't be afraid to throw those jerseys on.
I end every post with, if you like this and you're not afraid of queer people, you can do these things. Otherwise, get the fuck out.
If you're talking smack, I'm on the right track.
One out of all the shit you could have done today.
Yes.
You clearly don't have anything important to do because you're on my page. Now that I know that I triggered you, I'm going to engage and now I got power.
Why not take that energy, do something that moves you forward, that creates more momentum?
Simple. Learn how to look in the mirror. I know you're wondering, this is fitness. What are you talking about, Chris? I said what I said. Look in the mirror. Learn how to look in the mirror. Learn how to fix your shit. That's the fitness tip for today. I always ask myself, are these people paying my bills? Are these people trying to help me elevate? Do these people really care about me? The answer is usually no, 99.9% of the times. So, as long as I see myself going this way, I can't worry about what they say.
My focus was so strong on being extraordinary, I didn't see all this fucking bullshit. I became blind. When I'm focused on something, I don't see the shit around me unless it's going to benefit my situation.
If you, for external validation, you lack self-love because you are looking for somebody else to tell you that you're worthy.
Where you put your energy is where it matters. All right, so if you can find a way to put the energy into your own mirror and find a way to self-love yourself first, you're going to find a way to quickly erase everybody else's opinion.
You got imposter syndrome. That means you're fucking pioneering a new path. That means you're in a new place. You're in a new room. And new is good because that means you're fucking going. You got to stop worrying about what other people are thinking about what you're doing. Because if you're worried about that, you're not focused on what you're doing. Remove sugar. It'll start a chain reaction of good shit in your whole process.
Does organic food, John Anderson, really matter?
You eat a bunch of food that's filled with toxicity and preservatives and all the shit, the fillers. That's like taking your dog's food, putting it in there, then mixing a handful of fucking gravel into it.
We have to look at what is it that we want to get. The nutrient profiles seem to be very similar at this point, from what we can tell. Now, we know that research is kind of flawed and it depends on who's funding it.
It's almost impossible to do, highly expensive, but I'll stick with my answer. Does it make a difference? Absolutely.
You can absolutely fuck up your entire week of progress with a
one day.
Who are you cheating on? I don't like the word cheating anyway, because I think in relationships,
Good.
your partner, with friendships, with your children, whatever it might be, cheating's wrong.
People wonder why they're having a hard time making progress. Well, if you're subscribing to any level of what I just said, it's going to be difficult.
I feel pretty confident and safe in terms of a variety of foods should allow for you to stay healthy and not have the toxic effects. And I was like, I don't know what to call, because I know we're not like besties, yet I feel like we're more than just strangers.
If they're talking behind your back, you're already ahead of them. Keep going.
If you're chasing external validation, it's because you don't love yourself. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. Waiting for likes, checking for comments, refreshing to prove that I was enough. The problem isn't that the world doesn't see you. The problem is that you don't see yourself. Building your self-worth, it's not about proving it to everyone else. It's about proving it to you. It's about learning to love yourself so deeply that the world has no choice but to see what you already know. I have entered my no fucks era, and I promise you, if you take today's brand bite into account, you will be one step closer to entering yours. You got this. Many of us are raised with the ideal that work really hard, put your head down, opportunities are gonna come to you. Don't you dare be anything but humble. You've got this story. When you connect that story to what you do, why you're different, and why you're unique, you develop this level of confidence in your own capability. If you genuinely believe what you have is of value to somebody else, then it's not about you. You're using your story as a way to connect with people. And then by connecting with them, you gain an opportunity to deliver that value to that person. Put your head down, do the work, opportunities will come. Do what you love and money will come. I was raised on do what you love and money will come. And guess what I learned 40 years later? It's a fucking lie. It's not just coming.
If you believe you have value for somebody, hang on those words, nation, then what you're saying, say it. But if you're just saying it without any value, you're just blowing smoke out of your ass.
Only reason I've been so uncomfortable with selling, and the only reason I've been so uncomfortable with telling people this is what I have to offer, is because I didn't think it was valuable, because I didn't think I was valuable. There are no rules. I get to be whatever the fuck I want to be. People don't give a fuck about your logo. You're just scared.
He helps leaders create workplaces where people love showing up, using honest courage, speaking the truth, showing up authentically, and leading with courage.
Be honest with yourself and with others. What the fuck are you doing?
I was 45 years old, 46 years old, where I finally had the courage to say, here's who I am, here's what I believe in, here's how I'm going to lead you. Like me or don't like me, but this is what I'm all about.